Good morning, you guys. So you might notice that I have my pregnancy body pillows on the floor, and that's because I don't sleep with them. I find them to be so claustrophobic. Lately, I've just been sleeping with a regular pillow on one side and then the boppy wedge pillow on the other side, and I've been loving that combo. But yeah, I usually just go on my phone for a little bit, and then Sugar comes to say hi and cuddle, and we just, have a little morning cuddle sesh. He's so cute. I absolutely love him. Also, I do wake up around 7 a.m. to take him outside and to feed him, and then we go straight back to bed. And I usually lately have been waking up around 10 a.m. Putting on my beige satin robe. I absolutely love this robe, especially now in the spring. It's just so lightweight and cozy. And putting on my beige cozy slippers in the shade Oat. And we recently just installed blackout curtains, you guys. I'm obsessed with how they look, but also best sleep of my life because of all the light that it blocks. And as you can see, I'm just happy to open them up and let all the sun in every morning. Heading to the bathroom to do my skincare, all that. And again, I open up the blinds here too. I just love seeing the outdoors, letting the light in. So the first thing I'm doing is putting up my hair. Normally, every day I do like a sleek ponytail, but because I just had my hair freshly washed and a little bit of a blowout, I wanted to protect the style because I am going for a date night tonight, which on this day that I filmed, it was a date night the next night. So I kind of wanted to protect my hairstyle, right? So anytime I want to protect my hairstyle, I just use my silk scrunchie. That way it won't leave indents in my hair, So that's why my hair is just very loose in a loose ponytail. Brushed my teeth. Now moving on to my cleanser. Love this one. I'm just doing my skincare. If you guys want to see all the deets on my skincare routine, especially now that I'm pregnant because it's definitely changed, I actually have a full pregnancy skincare routine. I will link it down below for you guys. You'll notice one thing I always do is put my skincare on my neck and chest as well. That is super important, as well as my moisturizer here. And I'm putting on my sunscreen, super important as well. Also make sure to put it on the neck and chest too. And then I always brush out my brows. I'm addicted to brushing out my brows. I can't go a day without it. And now I'll move on to picking out an outfit. So I usually just put something on very comfy, but I do like fitted clothing because it just shows the bump and makes me feel my best. Okay, so first thing I do every single morning is water. So important to me, especially that I'm pregnant. It's always been important to me, but especially that I'm pregnant, you guys. You need tons of water. I want to give a huge shout out to Lark for sponsoring today's video. I've been using Lark products since even before they reached out to me, so I love the fact that I'm able to work with them. So basically the way that it works is there's a wand that goes in here. Mine was charging overnight, so I'm about to grab it now, but it uses UVC LED technology to purify the water and deactivate biocontaminants. With this Lark pitcher, I know for a fact I am putting pure, clean water into my body, which is just important in general, but especially during pregnancy. This pitcher filters through pollutants like lead, chlorine, pharmaceuticals, pesticides, and it lasts 50% longer than traditional filters. It helps the planet so much if you just ditch the plastic water bottles, fill this up every single day. The battery in the wand is completely rechargeable and it lasts about 1 month. And if you're like me, when I have guests over, I always love having a pitcher of water. That way they can feel comfortable and they can serve themselves. And I love having this on hand. And Lark actually has an app that'll tell you how much water is filtered through, and it'll tell you when you need a new filter. So I am gonna go ahead and leave my link down below if you guys are interested in shopping Lark products and especially the filtered pitcher. So I'm gonna go ahead, fill mine up now, and then we're gonna make some breakfast because I'm hungry. So on to making breakfast. I just head straight to the fridge, grab all of my ingredients out. I have been making this little breakfast sandwich. I actually shared it in my last What I Eat in a Day if you guys want to see full in detail. But I've just been loving this breakfast sandwich so much because this bread is so good. It has a ton of fiber and protein in it too. So it's just very healthy and just such a good way to start my day off. I've noticed such a difference since I started eating just better bread for you, with higher fiber, higher protein contents. So yeah, I'm just making some bacon, making an egg, and I'm gonna add some cheese and butter to it. And I do toast the bread for about 4 minutes. I find that grain bread tastes best when it's super toasty. You guys, this spray bottle is everything. I got it from Amazon and it mists the oil so perfectly. The oil just mists out so evenly so you don't have to use too much. Then I'm just putting some salt and pepper on my egg. And I am cooking my egg well done. as well as my bacon well done too. And I have switched over to grass-fed butter, which doesn't spread as easily as margarine, but is obviously healthier for you. So I usually just let it sit there, and honestly, it'll melt with all of the ingredients, the heat and everything. How good does this sandwich look, you guys? It is just the perfect start to my day. I'm telling you, it's so yummy and just like really hearty, keeps me full for a few hours. So now I have to sit at the dining table and eat because my bump is so big. I can't sit on the couch and eat anymore because there's no space on my lap for the food. I know, that's wild. I never even thought of that. But anyways, I'm watching Top Boy and eating some breakfast. So now I'm finished my breakfast and we're gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna take my vitamins right now. I also just recently added this into my regimen for my vitamins because my naturopath recommended that I start taking 1000 mg of vitamin C, just because she said it's gonna really help with recovery from labor or just anything that might come with birth and labor. This is really gonna help you recover. So I have started taking this now too. I also take extra fish oil, omega-3, specifically DHA, just because having extra, there's been a lot of studies that's shown that it really helps with baby's brain development and also helps baby reach milestones in development, obviously as he grows even earlier. Like apparently it's supposed to really help. It's also supposed to help with like postpartum mood support and all of that. So I do take extra DHA. I think I take a total of 700 mg, which is really good. They say that 600 to 800 is like optimal, but minimal is 200. So I'm like, I'm gonna aim for optimal. But always check with your doctor before taking any, you know, supplements, especially during pregnancy. But that's just what I do. And now that the weather is better again, you guys, I can finally go on walks outside most days, which is just absolute like magic music to my ears. Like I'm so happy. I've been on like going for my walks on the treadmill. So throughout my entire pregnancy, I have been going for 20 to 30-minute walks on my treadmill. Yeah, and there's a hole in my sock, okay? I've been going on walks on my treadmill every day, but it's like you're stuck in the house with winter. So now I can finally go outside, and it's just been super important to stay active throughout my pregnancy. I do work out and weight lift 3 days a week, but I do go for a walk every single day. And yeah, take Sugar Baby with me, put on his little leash and his booties and everything, and get him all ready. He's so cute. Having this bench has been really helpful so that I don't have to bend down when putting on his harness and his leash and everything. These little rubber booties, you guys, are everything. They help me from not having to wash his paws when I get home. It's so much easier just to put the boots on, and then when I get home I can take the boots off. They're washable. My last pack I had for literally 4 years. This is just a new pack now. It is incredible. I'm out of breath. If you have a dog like Sugar who has a lot of fur on his paws, this will keep your house clean because his paws will stay clean and not be dirty, and you don't have to wash them in the sink. And honestly, they only take under a minute to put on. Then I have this Adidas pullover that I think I got from ASOS like a while ago, and I got it in an extra large, and when I wasn't pregnant, and I was like, oh my god, this is like so big. It didn't fit, like it was huge, it was oversized. Well, now it fits the belly, and it's like the perfect sweater for like that spring weather where it's still kind of chilly outside. So I've been wearing this a lot on my walks. And it's really great because depending on how warm or how cold it is outside, I can either zip it up to warm up my neck or put it down. Today is actually 6 degrees, I think. So it's like a little chilly still. So I'm gonna pop on my scarf just to keep my ears warm, because last time I didn't bring a scarf and my ears were cold, but my neck was nice and warm from the sweater, so. Sugar Baby, you look so happy. You look so happy. Good boy. Come on. Back home from our walk, I am just taking off Sugar's booties. He's so adorable, you guys. And obviously just putting away the leash and everything like that. I normally will like tidy up from breakfast before I go on my walk, but on this day I didn't for some reason. So I am just hand washing the pans and everything that I was using from breakfast. I hand wash it because I'm gonna need the same pans for lunch and dinner later that day anyways. So yeah, I'm just kind of tidying up the sink and the dishes that I was using for breakfast, and there was a few dishes left from the night before. And it's always fun when a package gets delivered. So on this day, I got a package, and so I'm just figured I'd open it up on camera with you guys. These are actually the wands for my curtains. I just recently had curtains also installed in my family room, and since the curtains are behind the couch, it just makes it easier to pull them open and closed having wands, and the wands don't even show, like they hide behind the curtains. So I just showed you guys this little clip of the curtains. How good do they look? And usually now I will just do whatever I'm doing for the rest of the day, which on this specific day was editing. So I'm just going on my laptop. I tend to like to work either on the dining table or in the office, and yeah, just doing some editing. So that is it for my spring morning routine pregnancy edition, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I really enjoyed just taking you guys along with me. It's about almost 1 o'clock now, so I'm just gonna be editing for the rest of the day. Don't forget to check out Lark. I will leave my link down below, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.